What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, welcoming you back to another episode of Shady Teams, our Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire team building series. And before we get started, I need to preface this entire episode with the following information. I have never played Ubers, so I am probably going to make some bad team building experiences and choices. So please go ahead and leave your suggestions down below for what you think I should change on this team. I have a general idea of where I want to go with it, but let's see what happens. I decided that one of my good friends, I consider him a good friend, he's the Fane Master, Patterrz, has Darkrai as his mascot, and I really don't know a darn thing about Ubers, so we might do two sessions if you guys enjoy the Wi-Fi battles and the team building session for Ubers. If I see the interaction and the viewer retention rate and all those fancy doodads, I'll go ahead and do another session of it back to back, because I really want to play Ubers, and of course if I enjoy it, then I'm going to do it. But we're starting with Patterrz, the Darkrai. The ability is Bad Dreams, which of course, if you guys don't know, it causes anyone who's sleeping to lose 1/8 of their HP at the end of the turn. So Dark Void, you're doing 1/8. It's powerful. It's insanely powerful. So Dark Void is a must on our Darkrai. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm giving him Dark Pulse, Sludge Bomb, and Thunder. Sludge Bomb is to counter those, gosh diggity darn, not Arceus. Wow, almost said Arceus. Those Xerneases, because they're crazy up in there. So we just want to be able to hit them with something, because we can't hit with anything else. And we also give ourselves Thunder to kind of hit those Kyogres that want to mess with us, that want to mess with our day. We want to give it Thunder. Now, that's my personal choice. What I really want to do, and this is my first time building an Ubers team, so I never get to use these Pokemon, so I'm gonna go a little hard as far as the ones that I want to use. I really want to use Kyogre, and I'm not gonna use Primal Kyogre. And you'd be like, Shady, what are you doing? Why wouldn't you use Primal Kyogre? Well, I don't want to use Primal Kyogre because I actually want to go ahead and use a Scarfed Kyogre with Water Spout, because that always hurts. That always hurts unless your opponent has Primal Groudon. That's always going to be a good time for you. So we have this here. This is very nice. This is cool. This is calm. This is collected. Water Spout, I don't know what else you run on a choice Scarfed Kyogre. No idea. Let's just look for special moves that look good. Oh, it can learn Origin Pulse. So we'll learn Origin Pulse. Wait, you can only, nope, that'll auto, nope. Wait, can a regular Kyogre use Origin Pulse? Oh, that's someone at the door. Can regular Kyogre use Origin Pulse? I really don't know. Well, of course you're gonna get Thunder. You're gonna get Thunder. I really don't know. I'm gonna find out in between episodes, and of course you guys will let me know in the comment section below, but I'm gonna find out before I build the team officially, and if he can, I will go ahead and give it to him. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and give him Scald in the Rain. So Water Spout, Thunder. Can you learn any other special moves that would be intriguing? It really doesn't look like it. Hidden powers. Man, this does not look like it's gonna be. You learn Sheer Cold. That's fun. That's fun. Wow, Scarfed Kyogre. All right, well, let's think. What is Kyogre weak to? Water Pokemon are weak to Grass, and they are weak to Electric. What hits both of those things? For super effective damage, nothing. Grass. Well, you know what? We're gonna give you Blizzard. We're going to give you Blizzard then. Of course, we're going to give you max special attack. We're going to give you max speed, because you don't want to get outsped by other Scarfed Kyogres. You just don't. It's just not what you want to happen. And I like to just bring it down to level 50, because that's what Wi-Fi battles do. It brings you down to level 50. So I like to make sure I look at the stats. I'm giving him 4 HP. Of course, our Patterrz EV's distribution, if I didn't go over, is max special attack, max speed, positive speed, nature. Don't want to get outsped. And Kyogre, another fast Pokemon. So no common weaknesses between those two Pokemon. Really, really cool. Something I really want to do, and that's why I want to have Thunder on Patterrz, just because I have 100% accuracy Thunder with the Rain. What I really want to do, and this might be a little bit of contradictory, I want to run Primal Groudon. Huh. We get the electric immunity in there. They both don't have grass weakness, because Primal actually goes ahead and resists it, and so it becomes a neutral, because the fire part of Primal Groudon. And I think what I'm going to do here, is you're going to go ahead and you're obviously going to be holding the red orb, I believe it is. Bot, there we go. And you're going to have your move. What is your move called again? It's some sort of Precipice Blades. We're going to have Precipice Blades. Of course, we're going to give you the sun's going to be up. You're going to have Fire Blast. Oh, wait, hold on. Why Fire Blast? Hold on. Is Precipice Blade special or physical? It's physical. So you're a physical monster. Oh my gosh, look at that attack. Oh my goodness. I'm actually going to make him bulky because I feel like there's so many fast things in Ubers, and 90 doesn't seem to be like one of the faster speeds. So I'm going to go ahead and make you really bulky. We're going to make you a bulky little guy. Oh my goodness, 180 attack. Somebody put this guy down. Well, I don't know. All I know is that battles are going to be ridiculous because I really don't know what the heck I'm doing. Obviously, oh wow, this only has 85 accuracy. That scares me. All right. So of course I'm weak to water. Not really. Desolate Land, Sucker Fool Sunday. I'm weak to ground, so I want something that hits ground types pretty hard, which would be ice or water. Water can't do it. Which would be grass. Solar Beam. Can you learn Solar Beam? Are you going to be mixed? You're mixed. You're mixed. You're mixed. Hold on. If you're mixed, you're going to have to revisit this Eevee spread. Do you have any other grass type moves? You don't learn. No. Solar Beam. Wow. Wow. All right. So that's a problem because we have special, and then something that's going to be mostly special. Huh. All right. All right, well, if that's the case, I mean, Eruption would be awesome if I could actually get that off in the sun. Oh, my goodness, that'd be ridiculous. We're going to go ahead. He learns Hone Claws. Hold on. Hold the phone. Somebody call the cops. Do you learn Earth Power? You got Shadow Claw? Like, I really don't know. I apologize for not knowing anything about this tier. This is literally, I'm learning by trial and fire and then by your comments in the comment section below. Just please don't be too mean. I know I need to learn about this tier. All right. I think you're going to be mixed. You're going to hit Mega Swampers that want to work with Kyogre pretty hard with Solar Beam. You're going to shut them down entirely, actually. There's no way they're going to stay in. Precipice Blades, maybe it's not the best idea. The extra 20, I really don't know if the extra 20 damage is worth the 15% accuracy loss. I really don't know. I mean, it looks sick. All right, we're going to run with it. What else in this tier is going to give me problems? I might actually give this thing Toxic, just because I can see Lugia's coming in on me, and the only way you get rid of a Lugia is by Toxicking it. It's literally the only way, so I'm actually going to throw Toxic on this set. I don't see what else I really want to run. I guess I should just run some physical boss move. I'm almost considering going ahead. I mean, I take care of steel types, take care of rock types, take care of ground types, psychic types. You can learn Hone Claws. That's your dark move of choice. Yeah, you're really gonna hit them hard there. You can learn Shadow Claw with a high crit ratio move, and that will hit Mews. That'll hit Mewtwo's. It'll hit. I don't know what's prevalent in Ubers. Let me take a gander at some Uber Pokemon. Uber. Just show me the Uber tier. I'm under team building Uber on PokemonShowdown.com, and our Deoxyses, that'll take care of Deoxys and Aegislashes. Aegislashes are never staying in. It'll hit Mega Gengars really hard. Giratinas. All right, I think I've convinced myself to go with Shadow Claw. So this is a mixed Primal Groudon. I don't know if I should maybe perhaps consider investing 104 into this, have 362 special attack as opposed to 3. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna give you, now this is kind of unfortunate because we don't plan on outspeeding anything. I'm gonna go ahead and give him a negative speed nature. We're still gonna give him a positive attack nature, I believe. Bring him to 477, so you get over 500 attack if I just fully invest it. But I won't. Imagine just Hone Clawsing and then just destroying. Oh my goodness. All right, so that looks pretty good for now. I need some sort of bulk on this team, something that's just gonna soak up hits. Speaking of that, we're gonna go with Lugia because Lugia takes care of the fighting weakness that Patterrz has. So we're just gonna go pretty standard on this. Multi-scale, Roost, Calm Mind, Aeroblast. Because Aeroblast hits, look at that, high crit ratio, only 5% accuracy off. We're never missing that. And then of course, Psy Shock to hit those special walls. I think they're gonna go ahead and play games with me. I'm gonna give myself 252 HP because I never want to die. And we'll go ahead and give myself max attack. I mean, I could invest into speed, but for some reason, I don't know, I'm just not feeling speed in this tier. I don't know why. It's probably a big mistake, but I really want bulk instead. We're gonna go ahead and give you a negative attack nature. Whoop, We'll do it like that. Let me bring it down to 50 really quick so I can go ahead and gander at this. All right, that looks good. Looks good. 4 in defense. Look at that. Look at how much bulk this thing has. All right, so that's a pretty standard Lugia set. Roost, Calm Mind, Air Blast, Psy Shock. Nothing's really taking that down unless you get a Toxic on it. Common weaknesses now. 2 Pokemon weak to Electric. We do have that 1 immunity though, so I'm pretty good with that. I just don't want another Electric weakness on the team. I'm considering Deoxys. I mean, Deoxys defense looks really fat, but that's another Psychic type, so we're going to walk away from that. We already have our... Now, it's crazy to me that some people run Primal and Mega, but I mean, it's Ubers, so that's kind of what you do. That's kind of what you do. It makes me want to run a Mega something. I just don't know what. We can never get trapped. We can never get trapped by that Mega Gengar. I really don't want to. I really don't want to. Makes me kind of want to run a Mega Kangaskhan, although it will be another fighting weakness, but we have a ×4 resistance to it. Or Mega Mawile. That'll be our Fairy type. That will be our Fairy type. It's either that, or we go ahead and go with like Zekrom, because Zekrom's such an awesome Mega. I mean, sorry, wow, awesome Uber Pokemon. Maybe we should get something that's really fast, like Mewtwo Y. That's another Psychic type. Not feeling that. Gengar's really fast. Deoxys, of course, is fast. Arceus is. How do you argue with Arceus? How do you argue with Arceus being whatever you want it to be? I mean, you could go with a nice standard Life Orb. Life Orb. Do you learn Swords Dance? Swords Dance, Extreme Speed. What else do you learn? You learn Cosmic Power. That's pretty intense. Again, I'm looking for fatness, though. We're going to definitely give you max speed. I'm going to use an Arceus. I never use Arceus. Let's use Arceus. I've never used any of these Pokemon, obviously. We're going to give you max attack. And let's lower you down to 50 really quick. 120 across the board. Oh my goodness. No wonder why you're the lord of all Pokemon. This is insane. We'll give you that. I think it's Adamant Nature. Adamant Nature. Nope, hold on. No. I want Jolly. I want Jolly. I definitely want Jolly. Alright, so Swords Dance, Extreme Speed. Another physical move. I'm weak to Fighting, and Fighting is weak to Flying. But are there really any prevalent Fighting type Pokemon? Not really. I think I just want strong moves at this point. Can you learn Power Punch? That would make no sense, would it? It would make no sense. All right. Extreme Speed, I guess Return, or do you? What are your normal type moves? I don't really want Return. I don't really want Return. Giga Imp. I might go Giga Impact. Rock Climb. Rock Climb. Arceus. You know that's gonna happen, right? I hope you all know that that's gonna happen. I'm actually just gonna go with Facade in case someone wants to burn me in this tier. I don't really know. They want to shut down my Swords Dance Extreme Speed, so I'm gonna keep Facade. And then just something to take care of something. I just don't know what. Do you learn like a physical steel move to take care of Xerneas? Iron Tail and Iron Head. We're gonna give you Iron Head just to take care. I'm just scared of Xerneas. I'm really scared of Xerneas for some reason. I don't know why. I know we have Patterrz that can take care of it with Sludge Bomb, but you know what? Iron Head. So we have Arceus, Lugia. That is 2 fighting weaknesses, like I said, but we got our ×4 resistance. We can't take another fighting weakness at all on our team. Our last Pokemon, I could definitely go Aegislash. Because Aegislash will be our only ground weakness. It will be immune to fighting. It will have we'll have a second Ghost and Dark weakness, though. But we do have a Ghost and Dark resistance in Patterrz and 1 Ghost immunity in Arceus. So I might go Aegislash. That's another physical, special. Oh, we do want another physical. I mean, these can be either or. I don't know why. I just really don't want that Pokemon. I just really don't. I really do not want that Pokemon. I don't know why. I just don't want it. I just don't want Aegislash and Ubers. I don't want to use Aegislash. I want to use like all the craziest stuff. I do have to go with another physical attacker though. Although Groudon is mixed, I still would feel more comfortable. I don't really have a wall core here. I just have I have to play a few games before I understand Ubers at all, because I don't understand what's gonna happen when I hit the field. I don't understand. I'm gonna find out. I could go nice Genesect, considering we don't have any fire weaknesses on the team. I could go with that. We already have a Choice Scarf for Kyogre though, but Choice Scarf Genesect is always an option. If I want to get rid of my Choice Scarf for my Kyogre and I want to just play games, but I don't think I do. Ho-Oh is always an option. That's another electric weakness, though, so it's not an option. It's not an option at all. There's no option there. We could go Kyurem White. Because I don't really want to use another Mega, as much as, like, I think it's fine. It's Uber, so use another Mega, but I just don't want to. Kyurem White would be nice. That's an electric weakness. Resistance. No, that's a fighting weakness. We can't do that. Cannot do that. Mega Salamence is gonna be a thing. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Mega Salamence is gonna just. I need a fairy type. You know what? I'm so afraid of Xerneas. We're using Xerneas. Xerneas can be either physical or special. It looks like. I don't know what you normally... I really don't know what you run on Xerneas. We have a Calm Minding Lugia. We don't really want a Calm Minding Xerneas. We have our 2 setup Pokemon right here. This is probably just going to be some... I mean, Geomancy is too powerful not to use. What was I nervous about? I was just mentioning it. Salamence. Salamence can probably take out a Xerneas. I'm going to run Calcs after this. But I'm wondering if a non-set-up Salamence can take out a bulky Xerneas. And I don't even know if that's a thing. Obviously, I don't know if that's a thing. We're going to go ahead and decrease your physical attack, because you're going to end up being a special attacker. We only have 2 physical attackers. It's whatever. Physical attackers are worse anyway. Well, I wouldn't say that, but for this team, we're going to go ahead and not have a physical attacker. Besides our Precipice Blades. So we'll see what happens with that. That might end up being a mistake. Lugia's, how are we taking them down? We have Toxicon Groudon. That's going to be our ticket. Plus, that's an easy... People would want to switch in on Groudon because of the ground immunity. And the fact they don't have Solar Beam, but I have Shadow Claw for Lugia as well. So it's not that big of a deal. I'm going to go ahead and say... We're going to make a bold Xerneas. I don't know how that's going to work out. That's going to be a scary... Cats in pajamas. Can you learn Recover? You can't learn Recover. Can you learn? We're giving you Leftover since you're going to be bold. You're going to be defensive. Render's done. We could make you Calm Minding. Can you learn that other move? That other move that, like, that does things? I kind of want to give you, you can't learn Will-O-Wisp. Do you learn Heal Bell? Can you be a Cleric? No. No, you can't. Do you learn Cosmic Power? You don't learn Cosmic Power. Come on, man, you're Xerneas! You should be able to summon the sky. Wonder Room! What's in a Wonder Ball? I'm not going to do that. Misty Terrain. Prevents status and weakens Dragon if grounded. Huh. That's interesting. Very interesting. But, Fairy Aura. Increase the power of all Fairy-type moves. That's incredible. I'm guessing that Moonblast is our go-to move for you. Moonblast... He can learn Close Combat. That's absolutely incredible. That is absolutely incredible. We can give him Flash Cannon for other Xerneases, but I don't think that's 100% necessary. I might actually give you Thunder Wave. I'm going to give you Psy Shock. That's always a good move. It's always a good move. At least on a special attacker. Round Schnorr. We might actually go ahead and give you Thunder Wave to slow things down. Sure, why not? And you do have Aromatherapy, and that's what we want to protect our Lugia. So this is our Xerneas here with a bold nature. This is a really, I don't know how this team's gonna do. We got Patterrz, Kyogre, Groudon, Primal, Lugia, Arceus, and Xerneas. So 1 Poison Steel weakness. I believe we have the Steel Resistance right over here. Not many common weaknesses on this team. The only thing that I really do see is that double electric weakness and double fighting weakness. Besides that, I don't really know what's happening. Xerneas does resist fighting, which is awesome. And that's one of the reasons why I really wanted to get something that was either immune or resistant. And of course, we have our Lugia that resists ×4. So this is going to be our first ever Ubers team. If you're excited and you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and leave a like rating down below. Let me know the suggestions that you would have done with these Pokemon, or if there's 1 or 2 you would have changed out. I know there's obviously a complete other teams you could have made, but I really want to use Kyogre and Groudon on the same thing. I know they kind of contradict each other a little bit, but why not? They're monsters. They're monsters. They're monsters. So I'm gonna get out of here. We will have our first Wi-Fi battle with this team up tomorrow. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady. You know what? Who cares if he gets things on the field? Who cares? Let's go with this, draw a card. Honest, on Battle Spot, obviously, sometimes they're just washes. They're just like, whatever. But this is a really nice battle, especially with a holiday team.